What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, and today we have our Week 4 WPF Battle of the Week. And this week, I am joined by Coach Lucky.
What is up? I'm just here vibing to the background music.
Hell yeah. So, you and Pardis, like the only two people who've been able to hear it. It's so weird. So, this week, if you can't tell, with the teams and stuff in front of you, we have Caden and Critic as the battle of the week. As I'm looking at my phone and not paying attention because I'm muting my phone. And so first thing that stands out to me when I look here is nothing really. The P2 you got to think is there. I mean, it's really, really good, but it's there specifically for the Dragapult. I could see Scarf Crook. Because does Scarf Crook outspeed Polt?
I didn't actually do calcs, so I don't know, but Critic's team is pretty much exactly what I expected. I thought maybe Haxorus could come. I wasn't sure on like Haxorus or Infernape.
Scarf Haxorus, yeah.
But it was between one of those two. And then Caden's team, the first four, his Vaporeon, Dragapult, Mega Medicham, and Rotom, I all thought were coming. I thought there was no way that the Aromatisse would come, and the Pincurchin is surprising, but whatever.
I thought maybe he'd bring Eliki.
I am going into this completely blind, which is great. I was very happy that my opponent this week was also last week's video, because for a while you were thinking about making me Battle of the Week, and I was like, God damn it, this is my week that I wanted to just go into this blind and completely react to what's going on, and then I'm gonna have to talk about my plays. But luckily they went the last week, so we are all good.
And you got your way, so yeah.
Do what I wanted. Yes.
So what do you think here? Looking at the teams, what do you think for leads? I could see Critic. I could see Caden potentially leading Vaporeon or Rotom.
I was gonna say
Polt too, with just a fast U-turn.
Polt, or I would think Polt or Rotom, and then I'm thinking Critic either leads.
Mewtwo is pretty safe.
Mew or Mega Manectric to get the Mega off and fast Volt Switch, especially since Caden didn't bring the Regieleki. So what I thought was maybe through this, like I knew because he has Polt and Regieleki that there's no way Crook wasn't coming, because it counters both of
Crook's
those.
the only mon on Critic's teams team right now that doesn't get momentum.
And then, but I thought one thing he could potentially do would be to keep the Manectric in its base form, at least while Regieleki was around, and
for Lightning Rod.
Just Volt Switch around, because when I was looking at the teams, actually, Caden doesn't have any electric immunities. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't think he has a ground type.
So you can just Volt Switch around, and other than the two fast threats, like Polt obviously would outspeed regular Manectric, and then a Regieleki would. But Regieleki's probably not doing much to Manectric, so he could just freely Volt Switch around. But I would think it's highly potential that he leads that, just gets off a quick Volt Switch, or Mew to get up rocks quickly.
Yeah, or if it's offensive, he can get a pretty quick U-turn off. Mm-hmm. Faster than anything else Caden could lead with, except that would get momentum, except for Dragapult. He's hard switching on Polt anyway. So,
and like you said, Critic, literally everything he has momentum. So
right.
Besides Crook. So
all right, so let's see what the leads are. and he leads the Manectric and
Manectric.
the Vaporeon. That was because
Yeah.
that's kind of why I thought Vaporeon, because that's literally the only lead that Critic could have that was bad for Vaporeon.
Did you want to kind of see now? Did you want to move the speed to slow?
Oh, we can, yeah. Okay, there we go. Did it?
Because you usually done that in the past videos, right? Completely.
It depends. Yeah.
Skipping through. I just know from when I recorded my videos, even though it was sometimes a little slow, I always put it on slow because.
Oh yeah, when I did mine, like for my
things would go,
personal stuff, because I knew what I wanted to talk
things would
about.
Go way too fast in between turns, so
I'm
pretty sure this is just. I'm almost positive this is just a volt switch here.
And we can speed it up if stuff gets repetitive.
And he probably goes right into Crook.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
And then probably clicks knockoff, because that's pretty free.
All right, he went ahead and Mega'd, and he gets the volt switch. Ooh, he's Lightning Rod. He's not. Electric Surge. That's cool.
Huh. That's
That's a really cool tech.
That's completely surprising. Okay. So that I don't know what moves Pincurchin gets.
It gets decent moves. It gets Scald. So Crook isn't 100% free here. Yeah. Pincurchin gets Scald.
I mean, safe middle ground play could be P2 or Mew. Would be a pretty safe middle ground play.
I mean, it's early game. I would still imagine, since it's still a Pincurchin and Scald isn't stab. But I don't know. I might want to risk the burn. Mewtwo's pretty safe.
Although I guess with Regieleki not here, he can play a little bit more. I think he just goes to Crook. He could play a little more risky with Crook just because Dragapult's pretty easily countered by P2. Unless that has Toxic. Oh.
And he goes for Snarl, which is fine. That's fine. It can hit Pult super effective and lower its special attack, unless it's Clear Body, which it could very well be.
Yeah, and I guess Pincurchin's not really doing much to Mega Manectric. So.
No. Like, even a Scald isn't going to do much, but it gives him a layer of spikes for only 20% of your health, which you'll take that if you're a Pincurchin. T-Spikes. That's cool.
And those? Oh, that's going to be...
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Oh, that's going to be brutal. Unless, I guess, Mew could have Defog.
You could have Defog.
And I would guess that Mew's a defensive...
Yeah, based on this, yeah.
Well, also
based on his
Mega Medicham. Because otherwise Mega Medicham would...
They speed type.
The team, and one of the best Mega Medicham checks defensively is Bulky Psychic, so Mew could potentially handle that.
Yeah, for sure. So we went for T-Spike, and next he goes out into the Mew to get another layer up. Scald. All right. So I'm assuming Mew just goes for Defog here.
So that's something I didn't realize, is that if you get poison based off like spikes.
Yeah, Synchronize doesn't prop.
Synchronize doesn't work.
Yep.
Because I thought, he's going into the spikes and then we'll synchronize. Okay. Yeah, so I would guess Defog here.
Defog makes the most sense. Oh, Calm Mind.
Oh, or just set up.
Okay. I mean, it's a free Calm Mind, more or less.
It's
just regular poison, so if he has...
Is he going for game?
Recover. If he has recovery, which...
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, he could just go out into Pult here. I mean, he has both of his T-Spikes up. He could just go out into Pult here, because he can get a U-turn off. He knows he's faster.
That's true.
So, he goes for Psyshock, and that doesn't kill. So Discharge does...
So I'm going to guess recovery move here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. He has to. Oh, he doesn't know. He goes for the Psyshock.
Maybe he doesn't have the recovery move.
Maybe he doesn't. I'll have to ask him what his set is after this. Calm Mind, Psyshock. And now he gets one turn of poison out.
Yeah, because he just... Yeah. Because Pult just kills.
Yeah, Pult just comes in and clicks U-turn here. He has no reason to click anything else.
That's what I would guess.
Or
just Shadow Ball.
He could...
I think U-turn.
U-turn is the safest, because I'm like, he could...
If he wanted to save
he could sub, depending on his set. But if Poison killed here, he could sub. But Poison doesn't kill here, I don't think. I think it's 12%.
I guess you could sub twice.
That's potentially. It depends on what he has. But he just goes for the U-turn. That's the safest play.
Yeah, because I mean now now Critic gets momentum, but
Yeah, but he doesn't
also,
really
yeah. Looking at this, what takes out Aromatisse?
nothing.
I guess, you know, I guess that does make sense for.
I mean, I
Guess now
guess
looking at it, the
Crook
Caden's Bring does make
gets
sense.
Iron Tail or Poison Jab. It gets one of those two. That's about, but you're not gonna want to stay in because you're
I'm
weak to
sure like
Moonblast.
if you're a Specs Primarina, you could do a chunk some of this.
Yeah,
stuff, but
chunk
nothing, I don't think
Moonblast.
anything he has immediately threatens.
No, not at all.
Which
So what does he?
Huh.
What does he go into? Primarina, which is fair. So yeah, if he's offensive Primarina, he could definitely Moonblast will do a chunk because Primarina's not weak. So he goes for the flip turn. That doesn't do very much. Out into Manectric. Into a Moonblast. Yeah.
Yeah.
41. That's not 0.
So does he just Volt Switch here then? I think.
He could. Unfortunately, Critic doesn't have a Fairy Resist at all. He doesn't really have a way to switch into it.
Yeah, I'm about to look. I'm about to look up the. Just Thunderbolt. I'm about to look up Critic's team to see what he maybe even could have brought here. Oh, I guess the Corviknight is his Steel type, but like, you're not bringing a Corviknight.
Yeah, against 3 electric types. Yeah, Corviknight was not a good matchup here.
And also Incineroar.
Yeah, an Incineroar. Yeah, Corviknight would not have been a good bring here. Most likely, but hey, it's good prep on Caden's part. Realizing that the Steel type probably wouldn't come.
His poison type is Roselia, so that
yeah,
not doing much. I guess Hacktus a P-Jab could have done something,
but he goes for the T-Bolt here. Let's see how much it does. 47. That did a good chunk. Mega Manectric strong. Wish, so he probably has Protect.
Although, yeah, that's just the.
Yeah, he just Wish Protects, installs that
So
out.
I think he probably, I would guess hard switch here maybe. I don't know.
Potentially, he can't get. The thing is, the toxic spikes are gonna rack up.
Yeah.
So yeah, he could hard switch if he has anything. Like he could maybe go to P2 and try to toxic. But this thing could just be Moonblast, Wish, Protect, Heal Bell.
Oh, yeah.
If it gets it, or Aromatherapy. Well, let's see. He goes for Protect. He didn't hard switch. He went for the Volt Switch.
He just Volt Switch. Yeah, I guess Manectric's maybe not that.
You probably think
important. I just thought the only reason he might hard switch is to get something else in that could maybe chunk for more than 50%, because he's just gonna be right back.
I don't think he has anything. I mean, maybe a Flare Blitz from Infernape, but I don't know what he has that could chunk it.
What would a Moonblast from?
I mean, it's neutral. It's not resisted. And Infernape's not exactly what you'd call bulky. So, since he could Volt Switch here, or just Thunderbolt again.
Yeah.
Hope for a para, or Snarl to weaken this, knowing he's gonna go down.
That wouldn't be a bad play.
That wouldn't be a bad play. So let's see. He just hard switches into Prim. Probably a Wish here. Yeah.
So now Prim, I'm looking at least if it specs, it will 2-hit KO. But that play kind of surprises me. Just the fact that he hard switched the turn after where the Protect wasn't. I mean, I guess you could call the bluff and say that, like, oh, he's not gonna Protect and he's just gonna attack. But
we don't know. Maybe that T-Bolt was a high roll.
It wouldn't kill anyways.
Because he lives too.
Usually when you see Wish, the next turn is oftentimes Protect. So I guess maybe he didn't want to risk Primarina, but now he's just. I would have done that the last turn.
Yeah. Prim.
Because now the Wish is in the air.
Right.
And even if you do.
Prim misses Hydro.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks. Moonblast is 0. This is
Big
not an
hit.
offensive Aromatisse at all.
What's that?
Flip turn, but
Okay,
it's not
so he's
choiced.
Specs.
Could be Mystic Water? Trying to think of what item it could be that could help it in this specific situation. I would guess he probably did he use Sack. Sack Manectric here? Or you go to P2.
Probably.
Infernape. Moonblast. Oof.
I mean, I guess he's just gonna fire off a Flare Blitz.
Yeah, I mean, that's really his only...
Hope to do a bunch of damage here.
Yeah,
Maybe,
that's really all.
Maybe Sack, then Fernape to try to...
Protect. U-turn.
Is he scouting for the choice? Hawk, maybe?
Potentially. That was a fair play on Caden's
Yeah,
part.
this Aromatisse is a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. He's probably choiced.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably choiced. That was a good play on Caden's part. So Moonblast here. That is a small chunk. I'm guessing Hydro Pump.
Torrent is 33%, right?
I want to say yes. It's definitely in red.
Okay.
It's definitely in red.
So
It's not. He's not in torrent range here.
yeah, I think he needs one more damage click. So I'm guessing two Hydro Pump.
Hydro
maybe.
Pump here. Hydro Pump, it hits. It does 50 exactly. He gets the wish up, which that's.
But no,
Nope.
not okay. Protect, and then he'll be in torrent range.
Yeah. He could go for the kill because he knows that did 50,
Well,
and he's at 56.
But the protect's coming in.
Well, I'm saying he could just go ahead and Moonblast to get the kill now because he knows he
Right.
did 50% last time, and so he knows he can live. I mean, unless I don't know what the calc is on the roll. He could have gotten a low roll.
That puts him in range of a revenge kill though.
Well, not after the wish comes through. 50, he'll be over 50, and he can protect.
Well, but then I'm saying like if Aromatisse doesn't protect your, assuming Hydro Pump hits, it'll still be at this 50-something%. And maybe
Well, yeah, and he can protect the following turn too.
True.
Get a little more. I don't know what he has that could do. Maybe if he's banded Crook, Earthquake could do a lot. But Scarf makes a lot more sense on Crook.
I just assume.
He could just be trying to chip this down so we can get Scarf Crook in to click Earthquake.
Yeah, that's
And
what
get
I
a
said, that's what I was
get a
saying. I think
Moxie
I would
boost.
Protect here. To
Yeah,
get as
that's fair.
much
Yeah, that's the right
health
play.
as possible.
That's the right decision. Oh, he goes out into Crook. And he went for the protect.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, because now he's at full.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Crook goes for the EQ, does 43.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything can.
Oof.
I don't think anything can break this Aromatisse.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think he has anything that can break it. Yeah.
I guess.
Flare Blitz
guess
here, but he's gonna protect.
To scout.
Yeah, he'll protect 100%.
Although, yeah, I mean, and then
Because I'm assuming a banded Flare Blitz does a lot.
Right.
Like, he wants to see what he goes for. He has to Flare Blitz here. Yeah, he has to. He has no choice.
And then Vaporeon just comes in here.
Yeah, Vaporeon comes in, eats it.
Flip.
Oh no!
Oh,
a crit only did 55%. Holy crap! I thought that would kill.
okay, that may have been
That might be Scarf. It might be Scarf.
That may be. I mean, I think Kate is still in a good position, but that might be
Or he can just
misplayed because I think the next, like if Critic sends in Primarina here after he dies, I think even on a protect, I think Primarina might be in torrent. Yeah, Primarina's in torrent range now.
and it could calm mine potentially, but I don't know if he'd wait. But if you could protect,
I don't know if he.
well, you could.
But at this point, I don't think that Critic has enough.
No, I don't think he does either. He doesn't have enough to bring it
left.
back. because you have a 22% Manectric, a 30% Primarina, and a full Porygon 2, which is good, but
That's gonna be toxic.
a full Porygon 2 can't touch Metacham. Like, Metacham just comes in and clicks Drain Punch and stalls it out if he has Drain Punch.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Wish goes up. The Infernape dies. Mega Manectric comes out. He's got to protect.
I would have gone to Primarina there.
Maybe he's fishing for a para with T-Bolt.
Sure.
And he goes for Wish.
Yeah. Wish, protect.
Wish, protect.
Especially since Manectric dies, protect
Yep.
is free.
Oh, yeah, protect is free here. And he's back up to 92.
Yeah, I think the only thing to potentially save, like, differential there would have been Primarina to come in.
It's ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Torrent.
Torrent.
Torrent must be 30.
Yeah,
I thought it was
under-
red
I
damage.
think it's under a third health, so instead of going into Manectric there, had he gone in,
Yeah.
the
He could have been in a lot better
then
spot.
He could have taken out that.
Moonblast.
And I think, I mean, if it hits, he still could take it out, or he could.
Oh, he
switch to
protects.
base
He
here.
protects here. Because
No, yeah.
no, because it just dies. T-spikes. See, I'm curious right now is how many of these kills are actually going to Pincurchin.
Pincurchin for getting up to 2 strikes. Yeah, I think.
Wait.
You know, I think Critic may have had the same thoughts. Yeah.
He's going for
Wish.
Spadef drops here.
Yeah, and then just Wish and.
Yeah. He can just Wish
Whatever.
stall. I'm gonna go to normal.
Yeah, I think Critic may have had the same thoughts like in prep that I had when I like looked at this initial team and just totally passed over Pincurchin and
Aromatisse.
Aromatisse because he didn't really have anything to break the Aromatisse and no way of getting rid of the T-spikes, I don't think, and the T-spikes really hurt him.
Oh yeah, the T-spikes were a great bring for Caden.
And also the Volt Absorb on Incursion, because that really stopped
Yeah, those were two like
Critic's momentum.
very good brings.
Because I think had it just been the normal Electric Surge or Lightning Rod or whatever was the one, had it just been the Electric Surge turn one, then you would have had an easy Volt Manectric, easy Volt switch into Crook, who forces out Pincurchin, and then spikes wouldn't have been up as much. Although I still don't know what would have defeated the Aromatisse. So,
Right.
Yeah, that was a clinic.
Yeah, that was something. I didn't expect that. That's for sure.
No, me either.
But did you have?
Scroll back up. Was that basically how many Mons touched the field? Did
I think Pincurchin, Vaporeon, and Aromatisse.
okay, Vaporeon did.
Vaporeon was his lead, yeah. Oh, Dragapult did at one point. Dragapult U-turned on the Mew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dragapult U-turned on the Mew to kill it. But yeah, Metacham and Rotom didn't see the field.
Right.
What's that?
I said that's how he brought in the
Yeah,
Aromatisse,
yeah,
right?
he U-turned out into it. But yeah, do you have anything else to add?
Nope. Always bring steel and/or poison coverage against an Aromatisse.
A
I guess.
bulky fairy. So, but that'll do it for the battle of the week. I think this is our first pretty lopsided battle of the week. I know Waka beat Kronos 3-0 or 4-0, but that game was pretty back and forth. A lot of the game you didn't really know how it was going to go.
It's because you can't. You don't want to use people 2 weeks in a row.
But yeah, and I'm trying not to use people too. I'm trying to get, a lot of people involved. I'm not trying to use the same people over and over again.
Yeah, that's true. Although the same people probably are the ones that you have the better battles from.
And if you're watching
They know
this,
each other after a while.
and if you're watching this, my wife keeps texting me, even though she knows I'm recording. If you're watching this and you want to join me, like Lucky and Pardis, Kronos, and T4, you have, just let me know. Either comment down below or DM me or something like that. So if you want to join me, let me know. And the random word challenge is coming. I'm just waiting on Big Boss to make a roll so I can just ping those people without having to tag them all individually. That's literally all we're waiting on. I have a bracket made. Everything's ready to go. I'm literally just waiting on a roll to be created because Big Boss is the only one who can make them. So, as soon as that's done, we can start that soon, which will be fun. I'm actually playing. I know, I'm actually playing Pokemon. It's crazy. But yeah, that'll do it for us. I have no idea what the Battle of the Week next week's going to be. I haven't looked. I'm trying not to look ahead too much. But yeah, again, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you have anything else?
I don't believe so. Good luck to whoever's the Battle of the League next week, and if more people don't want to do it again, I'm always free. If you want to have me on again, I'm always free. Just let me know.
Absolutely. So there we go. Either you can do it or make Lucky do it again. Yeah, see how it is?
Yeah, make me do it again. You want to hear my rambling?
All right, so that'll do it for us week 4. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.